So let's see if we can record this test that I'm doing here. We are in combat in a Nebula, and we have 2 battleships and a cruiser. The cruiser has 5 mass drivers and ion pulse cannons. The battleships, the first one, a Knight, it has class 1 shield, but it has 0 damage blocked because we're in a Nebula and you need hard shields for the shields to work there. We have multi-phase shields, but that does nothing against Nebula. So 0 damage blocked for this first ship. And the other ship, this one will stay in combat. The first one I showed you will retreat, because the test now is about this one. It has a class 1 shield and it is operational. 30 damage are blocked because we have multi-phase shields, so it's upped from 20 normal damage block to 30. Multi-phase shields this time is 50%. I've modded this game. It's a standard game, unmodded basically, but I have increased the shield hit points, 20 of 20. Normally that's less, it's only 7, like the computer. So the ship has hard shields and multi-phase shields and true pods. Let's play a little bit so you can get a feel of what I'm trying to do here. So the first action is to shoot, and you see the 10 damage absorbed by the shields. We're only doing 10 damage with these mass drivers. We have 5 of them, so we do 2 damage each because 4 damage is blocked. It's a class 1 shield, but it has hard shields, so that's plus 3, so it's 4 damage points blocked. So mass driver only does 2 then. Ion pulse cannon here, it is 2 to 10 points of damage. If we shoot, still absorbed by the shield, and the second shot as well. So we need to done. This ship then retreats, and this ship stays in the test. We'll move a little bit closer and fire again. We're doing 10 plus 3 plus 3. That's still not breaking the shield, so we done and go again. And I think we're close now to breaking the shield, so let's try it one more time. See, now we did 3 damage. The 3 damage is done 2 to the class 1 shield. It has 18 left now, and to some other stuff that we normally cannot see with this screen, because we only see 15, 7 and 18 here in this case. So if I wait, and this becomes the active ship, and I press 8 now, we get the script. And that tells us the rest of the information we need to know. So molar device, 5 of 5, Gauss cannon, 1 of 1, 6 for the hard shields, hit points, and multi-phase shields also 6, true pods are 7. Now you might wonder, hey, there was another hit, and why don't we see it? Well, the ship started with 4 molar devices and 6 Gauss cannons and lost 1 now. So the 1 hit went into the Gauss cannon. Okay, so we're done. Then we go again with the ion pulse cannon. Again, we can't see here what took a hit, so we're now done. If we look here, we can see molar device now is 2 out of 5, so it lost 3 there. Also, oops, that's not what I'm trying to do. Also, it gives you a shield strength report, and here it shows you the front shield has 9, so it can absorb 9 damage points before the rest of the damage will go through to the ship. Left shield, right shield, and back shield, forward and backwards. We're gonna wait. No, we're gonna wait, and then the ship turns back to us, and that's done. Now our distance is 2, 4, 6, 7. So let's fire again. Now we go to 6 distance, and we're done. We wait and we look at the ship. Not much has changed here now. Four damage again. Not done to the shield, not done to the drive, not to the computer. All these things are still... We can see 3 of 5 here, but these things are still operational because they're blue. If they're broken, they become red. Another shot of 4 damage. It went to the drive. It's now 11 of 15. If you go below half of the drive hits, so we have 15 hits, let's say half is 8. If you go below 8, if it's 7, then you become immobilized. So half of the drive damaged, it means you become immobilized. Done. Done. Again. Get more damage. Not that we can see, still 11, 7, 18. So we're gonna wait and then press 8 again for the script. Now we can see it's 3 of 5 for the model device, but also 2 of 6 for the hard shields. So now my theory is, and this is very likely true, if the hard shields goes to 0, then it will cease to operate in this environment because of the nebula. I just want to see if that happens instantaneously or it happens the next combat round, or how that exactly works. That's why I'm here. Also, should the multi-phase shields break before the hard shields, is also interesting to see what happens exactly. So I'm trying to make some observations in game of what is going on here actually. So this ship is done. We have one ion pulse cannon ship, one ion pulse cannon left. Fire it again. It went into the class 1 shield. 14 now. 11, 7, 14, and that's done. And we can fire one more round. 4. The ship is now immobile because it has 7 of 15. You see, 7 of 15. So the ship is immobile, cannot move anymore. 0 combat speed. Also, of course, your beam defense goes down because of that. So let's wait and then let's look at the damage here. Hard shields 2 of 6, multi-phased and troop pod still unharmed. 3 of 5 weapons here. Done. And we shoot the final ion pulse cannon as well. Okay, 35 still beam defense, right? And 10 of 20 now for the shield. 7, 7, 7, 7, 10. So a little bit more damage there. We're done. We wait now and check the ship again. Now you can see the beam defense has changed because we now have ended the combat round and started a new combat round. So this 0 combat speed now works through in the beam defense, and it went down to -20. Immobile gives you a -20 penalty. And again, this is unmodded. Were this 150 improved mod, then this beam defense change happened immediately in that first combat round when it was shot down, the drive. So that's a little difference between 150 standard, so to say, and the classic patches 131, 140 versus 150 improved mod. But that's not relevant now, that's not what we're testing. I'm done again. So how are we doing? The shield is now 10. These two are still alive, the shield modifiers. Let's look at our ship. Hard shield is 2 of 6. Multi-phased also 2 of 6. And troop pods also took damage, 4 of 7. Weaponry is now 3 on 4. 3 Moller devices, 4 Gauss cannons. And they have 3 and 5. This number only shows the first weapon on the stack, so to say. So there's 3 Moller devices. But only the 1 Moller device that has damage is shown. So it's not the case that you have 3 Moller devices who all take damage. It's only like the top weapon that takes damage. And if it's completely destroyed, then the next one will take damage and so forth. That's how it works. We can fire another time. Get even more damage here. Still the shield is at 10. These two are still not broken. This is what I'm after. And we wait, and you wait as well. And then I can do one more shot. Two and four now on weapons. I can show you one time, like the shield absorbs 30 damage blocked. So the regeneration is 30% per turn. So 10% is 3, so 30% is 9. 9 damage regenerates each turn. So if we do done, so again, this front shield is now 0. So if we do done, and then we wait this ship, and then we look at this ship with the script again, then you can see it is forward 9 So on the forward side, 9 strength, 9 hit points of weapons are blocked, is absorbed by the shield, so to say, and on the sides, left and right, still 30, and on the back also 30. They're maxed out, so to say. And all the regeneration went to the front shield. Oh, I need to not scan. Did you see this was very fast, but the shield coloring, the green color around the ship, can't really point it out here, of the immobile ship, that went less, it went less green, a little bit darker. So that must mean that the hard shields are destroyed. No, the multi-phase shields are destroyed, of course, yeah. So the multi-phase shields are destroyed, that causes the little graphic to become less light green and become less, but in fact we still see here 30 damage blocked. So even though it's red and that graphic here changed, this graphic, you can see that's a right of scan and retreat buttons. The multi-phase shields in fact still work. They're not really gone. There's a little bug in the game. Just discovered that today. Because this is the first time we're actually able to look at these internals with this kind of very nice report that Epirask wrote. And we're using that all the time. I'm actually using that all the time now. I think not many people are using this because it hasn't been published yet. Okay, I'm ranting too much. Let's continue. So I also want to see what happens when the hard shields break. So multi-phase shields, it is red here, and in graphic it is shown that it's gone. But in effect, it is still 30 damage blocked. And we can see that it is the case because of the... Oh no, the report actually names different numbers here. Wow. Okay, I didn't notice that. 20 it is shown. So it actually does break then. We're done. I should move here now then to test that actually. Okay, now it becomes interesting. I was a little bit too quick to judge for distance. I can't fire now. So we wait and look at this thing again. So this forward shield is now 22. Oh no, it is regenerating. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so I thought, okay, what happened there is upon destruction of the multi-phase shields, this number went down to 20. So that was actually correct. But now starts regenerating again to above 20, and that's not correct, I think. Interesting. So I want to actually see what it does when it generates a little bit more. Yeah, 24 and 3. So we get 6 plus 3 is 9. We get the regeneration as if the multi-phase shields is still there. So upon destruction, the multi-phase shield went down to 20 from 30, and now it's regenerating. Interesting. So done. Now look again. Now it's 9, 26, 26. So again, it recovered by 9. There you can see the right shield facing is 8 because we have been shooting into that. So 8, it can still absorb 8. So let's fire the mass drivers. And you saw the blue 8 and then 2 went into damage of the armor here. We're using Centronium armor because I don't want the ship to explode. So the armor is just there to protect. It's irrelevant for this test. It's as high as I could get it in a standard game. 5 damage. Hard shields are still there. We have no more Mauler devices. Class shield generator is only 7 now. Hard shield still has 2 hits. Right shield is gone. You can also see the combat turn. We're now in turn 17. It says here on the top. Again, fire. 5 went through. Hard shields are still there. The shield itself is only 2, so I might not get exactly what I want from the test. Hard shields are still there, and this is still 2 as well. Hard shields is 2 also. 2 hits left. We have 20, 20, 15. Interesting that it's back to 20 now. It almost seems like if I keep firing, it stays at 20. And if I cease firing, it starts to regenerate above 20. Is that what it actually does? Because I'm also looking at these sides that I haven't been hitting. This is left is 20 and B is also 20. Waited. Now I've done, and now I've waited. So in the next round, we're in turn 18. You see now I'm 22 and 22. 18 and 2. So it regenerated also. Actually the bug is in regeneration then. If you wait again, and if I fire, I did some damage, and now I wait, and I'll look at the ship again. 18, 22, 0. Troop pods are gone now. Troop pods is a special one as well. If you destroy troop pods, the marine don't suddenly disappear. Normally a battleship has 20 marines, but now it has 40 because of the troop pods, and it's just destroyed, so it's still 40. The marines don't go away. If you keep it like this, the ship, and it survives combat, it goes out of combat, it's not repaired during the normal turn, so to say, and you enter in another combat with an unrepaired ship, then you will have only 20 marines. If this is still red when you start combat, you have 20 marines. Same for multi-phase shields, basically. When it's still red when you enter combat, it will be 20 damage blocked here. Well, let's look at these shield numbers again. 18, 22, 22, 0. And done. And now it's 21, 24, 24, 2. Now I broke the shield. Yeah, I broke the shield and the hard shield. So because they went both at the same time in this test, I can't see what exactly happens. But the shield is now completely gone because of everything is broken. The drive, by the way, is also at 0. I did a parameter, config parameter. I set it that if drive hit points are 0, the ship should not explode. Normally at 0, the drive explodes and you lose your ship, even though you have still structural armor. But we disabled it with the parameter here for this test. One last shot then. Now the ship has nothing anymore, basically. 0, 0, 0. And this is gone, and the weapons are also gone. So if we take a look at the report, we're in turn 19. 0, 0, 0, 0. Everything is 0. Right, so that concludes my test. I'm going to do another one. I'm not sure if I'm going to record it, but I want to look at the hard shields again one more time, and that behavior of the multi-phase shields. So I hope you like this kind of video. Let me know if you did actually, then I might record more of these. Enjoy your day. Bye bye.